We come to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Joining me tonight, the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. It's Jay Williams.
Ed, you continue to surprise me, my man. I didn't know you knew about the Queen City.
All I know is you're the king in that town in the Garden State.
Well, we're going to find out who the king is on the court this evening.
Davis on the drive, but a shot won't go down. James to Kyle Kuzma. It goes down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Beverly into the front court. Down two. Lets it fly from long range. The follow won't go either. To Cousins. Oh, they called the foul.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George. Huge block. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Kawhi Leonard swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Kyle Kuzma. It's James. Can't get the bounce. The follow won't go either. Leonard to George. Runner here won't go down. Kuzma over to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. Here comes the screen. The drive right to the basket. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Cleans it up. To Paul George. Kyle Kuzma snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Davis to James. Oh, big finish at the rim.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Kawhi Leonard missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
LeBron James. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Leonard. The pass taken away by the Lakers. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Lakers come up with it. Kyle Kuzma. Yes! Three-pointer is good.
The transition three-point shot is one of the most difficult shots to actually defend. It's natural for the defense to automatically run back and protect the paint. But these days, people say, why settle for a three? Why not? Especially when you can shoot the ball at that kind of clip.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his first personal foul. The Lakers are now
Knocks down the First. And he makes them both. Clippers have got it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LBJ has it. To Kyle Kuzma. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to James. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Beverly into the front court. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. No good. Harkless to Williams. And a nice finish at the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
LBJ. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Able to convert inside.
Defensive foul to number 4. That's his first personal foul.
Jared Dudley is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. And he hits the second.
It's like practice.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Kentavious Caldwell Pope sends it away. That's it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Caldwell Pope to Davis. Even to Zubac. Tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Deep right corner. Beverly knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Here comes the screen to Caldwell Pope. Cashes in for 2.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Beverly. JaVale McGee rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To James. And And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lakers at the controls right now. James in a matchup with Harkless. To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. To Danny Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Strong take. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Los Angeles, they have it. Here comes the screen. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
4-3. Danny Green. He's going to get 3 shots here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
LeBron James against Paul George. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
They love this hustle. Beverly. George knocks it down from mid-range.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
It's James controlling the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Cousins. They'll get it down to Davis. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Davis. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. To Leonard. Beverly. Message received. Well defended. To George. Leonard. George. That's good D. Shot no good. James to Davis. Kuzma matched up with Paul George. Off the assist.
The assist from number 0.
20-footer at the buzzer. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece. Intrigue to come in this second half. A one-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard, not that time. Beyond the arc for three. Yes.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
To Davis. Anthony Davis. 3 for 6 now. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
James, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
To James. Oh, had him going there for a second, and they call the foul. Careful there, Chet.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Team foul number 1.
James. They work it down to Cousins. To James.
Watch that cutter.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. It's a second. One more coming. And he hits all 3 free throws. Danny Green. They go down to Davis. Slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
George. Count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
LBJ with it. To Danny Green. James. Danny Green. Chance for LeBron James. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Can't connect from in close. Oh, they call him for the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, number 5, Montrezl Harrell. Into the game for the Lakers, number 7,
Danny Green. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To Paul George. Fires the three.
to number 14, Danny Green. That's his first personal foul. Team
Paul George is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Second to 3. Got it. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Lakers ball. Danny Green to Caldwell Pope. Screen coming. Caldwell Pope. That's off the side of the rim, short. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Whistle blows, intentional foul.
defensive foul. To
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
team foul number 3, Los Angeles Lakers are in the penalty. Stepping in for LA.
George. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Danny Green to Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Danny Green, defended by Harkless. From long range, Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Los Angeles, number 23, Louis Williams.
LeBron into the front court. His guys down by 9. To Davis.
James.
To James. Nice pass to get things going.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Leonard. Now that's a contest. Cousins to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Avery Bradley pins it. That's out. Last touch by Avery Bradley. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 4 out of 10.
From somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
George, it's good, and he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Caldwell Pope. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. George smothering D. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. the third quarter. It's been all Clippers so far. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ball game.
It's James controlling the offense. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Leonard. And the basket good at the rim.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Ah, the monster stuff.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Leonard buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
It's LA Clippers ball. And the finish, slam dunk.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverley. So it stays with the LA Lakers. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 1, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
James to Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
LeBron James with the rock.
Lock up. Straight.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good to cap off the 3-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer.
I got him.
Beverly. To James. Won't go. To Leonard. For 3, and Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
And the 3-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Across the timeline comes James. Down a bundle. Screen coming. Caldwell-Pope to Davis. 5 to shoot for Los Angeles. Davis and the Clippers able to clear the board. Rocking the rim. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
LBJ has it. Takes stock of the floor. Probing the defense. James gets it in the left corner. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Anthony Davis with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard. Not that time. He misses. To Danny Green. Great feed. Oh, emphatic slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
To James. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Davis. Strong finish that time for Danny Green.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Here's Leonard for 2. And that's rebounded by the Lakers. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
Paul George is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. Second and 3 is good. Perfect from the